tell your mama, and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Dallas Cowboys. Ready to go now. Stephen Gostkowski for the Patriots as we are off and running in Foxborough. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Prescott now. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Prescott. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Just like that. Just like that.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. Well, no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
Mike, hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Mike 5-5. Mike 55.
Hey, 66.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Looking to throw. Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly that leads to a play action sack. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Patriots take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Hey, check it.
D, let's go. Pick it up, D. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Check. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Switch. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No.
Sugar, sugar.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Line 20.
Line 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Alpha.
Here I come again. 36, 36. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Three bucks.
72.
Jim. Mike's 54.
Hey, orbit.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Right here.
Hey, check it.
Now a play fake. Brady. And it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I got you, pop. Mike, 55. Watch the slant. Mike, 50.
Both bandit. 72.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Thought they were going to force a fourth down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Let's bring it. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check three. Save.
53 down.
First down, here's White. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
58, right over there. Under. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, I'm coming.
Now Prescott. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dante Hightower picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, 53.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Check. Crunch. Wide. Get what you hit.
They'll run on first down. White. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He wasn't
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, they'll run with White. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be third down.
Regular. Check. Hey, high 7.
Dude, mine's 54. Mine's 54.
Let's go.
On play action, now Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott, and just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Hey, kill. 27.
Prescott now from the 50, and he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Third and long for Prescott. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So on now is Kai Forbath. If you're wondering, he's hit from as far as 57. This will be from 56 yards out. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 52. Shoot.
They'll run on first down. It's White, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Watch the curve.
Joe Bandit.
Now Brady. Philip Dorsett holds it in. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Check 24. Alert! Back. He's coming. We got double up. Hatchet. Regular.
On first down, it's White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
132 fighter. Hey, wahoo!
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got, Heavy.
From the 17, Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brady gives this to White, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches because if you're pitching it, you might lose your quarterback.
Absolutely. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
53 Mike. Check. Let's get off the field, D. Let's go. 53 to Mike. 53.
Prescott to throw on fourth. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Here's Brady to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be a second down.
It's second and 6.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
You might be getting tired of seeing me.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Mike 54. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Right there.
Gold 50.
54, Mike.
Hey, Alabama.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the ball is out. Burkhead lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Check.
On first down, it's White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go, D.
On second and 11 now. Brady, he finds Dorsett. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, 69 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Watch the slap. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The Cowboys will go. Prescott, he's got his target. It's Cobb. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. First down, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To the air again, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Prescott on first down. That one complete to Elliott. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jamie Collins in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Prescott to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. A great read, and it's picked off. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
It's a gain of 35.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Hey, Alabama. Hey, zoom.
Play.
72.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Second reload. Go. Second reload.
Brady going to look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Wait, that's wide, 80. Rip. Hey, Alpha. Rip.
Back to throw, Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught inside the 15. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
29. Alpha.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Shadow.
Now Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory.